that is drawn to this album.
I can hear
I'm
you.
can hear you.
refreshing it. No. No, it's not. Oh. Oh. Maybe I'll refresh again.
Microphone done. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There.
Okay. Sorry, fans. I had a little Streamlab mix-up for some reason. It does it on its own. I swear I didn't do it. So anyway, as I was saying, welcome to Proficiency bonus. Cause there you go, Matthew. I took one for the team, and I now have a technical difficulty for the night. So usually Matthew gets stuck with them. I'm your kind and oh so loving DM Sarah, and tonight we are playing Rime and the Frostmaiden, Icewind Dale. And I was thanking Twitch, Streamlabs, OBS, and Little Dragon Court, and you type in exclamation point Little Dragon in the chat for more information, and if you use coupon code PROBONUS, PROBONUS, at checkout, you'll receive a 10% discount on your order. Also, we'd like to thank our newest sponsor, Cardboard Castle. Games. If you type in exclamation point CCG in chat, you'll get more information about them. They have all sorts of tabletop and card-based games for you to peruse. Now, it's been a couple weeks. We weren't here last week, but the week before we were here, and last time, on a very special episode of Rime and the Frostmaiden, the party members traveled across the frozen tundra from Brainchandra to a cave to a particular set of mountains, a particular mountain near the spine of the world. They went to go visit Evander's family after his mother summoned him to his former home. Evander reunited with his teacher and clan leader, Danvers, who instructed Evander to spy on Ten Downs for the benefit of the family. Evander in turn told Danvers that he would be responsible for collecting the money from the soup kitchen the party had set up in East Haven. The adventurers took their leave after some shamamalai tea and started to head around the mountain. This was to lead to where Kavik hailed from, as explained that he was taken from his homeland by strange creatures that were now broadcasting a help message on his head, as one does. The party also discovered they had useful rods on them that were purchased by Gray, and used one to defeat some passing Goliaths in a tug of war. For their prize, they received a manual that would help with some feats of strength. And with this win under the belt, they began to have a night's rest and resumed their journey in the morning. And I believe we started off in the very morning with you guys, deciding to go. So it goes. So, it is the morning.
It is the morning.
And how far out are we from our target destination, do we think?
You're about 3 miles away.
Okay, so a nice little mid-morning stop.
Yep, mid-morning stop. So
Hi, we can grab a bite to eat, and then we can be on our way and possibly be finished with all this.
I did wrong. Sorry, let me go back. And you're right, let me put on some music that's not copyrighted. Not put that on. That would be bad. And let us do... No, those are...
Please don't sue us. It was accidental infringement.
And
let's try this one.
And the Goliath, they
Oh,
well, that's creepy.
The Goliath slept over. Did they leave before we got up?
You saw them on their tail end. They kind of waved goodbye to you and parted ways. Unless you wanted to speak to them.
No.
Okay.
No,
Let me turn that down a little bit.
They're on the other side of a mountain range looking for a buddy that got lost in a blizzard.
Yeah.
You know what? I think he's dead.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll check in with them a bit later. Gray will start packing up tents and stuff though. If you guys want to get a move on. That's my voice. Yeah.
Kavik, do you know what our play should be when we reach this cave? Is there any deception, or are we just there to murder and bathe in their blood?
As much pleasure I think I would derive from the blood bathing, I think perhaps we better come across this situation maybe with a bit more care. So I propose that we be on our toes, head on a swivel as we approach, and see if we can, at the very least, get them to leave us alone. Perhaps we can deal with them. And then if the deal cannot be achieved, bloodbath.
So are we married to keeping this crystal, or would we like to exchange it for perhaps anything of agreeable terms, anything that would bring us more power?
I like the crystal, but if it means getting them off my back and out of my head, and possibly getting some rewards, I think that's a reasonable plan.
Well,
I'm not
now,
married to the crystal. I mean, I'm enjoying using the psychic powers, but it's not really my thing.
just a quick question. Consider I'm not married to the crystal either. It is gorgeous and loving the new abilities and yada yada yada. Do we know what the I'm good. I got this rod. I'm good. Do we know what your mind invaders want to do with it? Because that's sort of my worry.
They have not confided in me, no.
I hold up a card that says ship.
Yeah, you
Right.
said that the message you were
they
hearing.
need it for their ship.
Ship's
Their
down.
nautiloid ship, their fish ship, whatever it is. Actually, a nautiloid, I believe, is some type of crustacean. So whatever their crustacean ship is, I think it
You would have
needs
seen
this.
this as you crawled away. Right? We can retcon this if this is wrong, but I assumed that you had been taken from your homeland, and then as the ship crashed, it crash landed, and you had escaped from the wreckage.
It did, but
Okay.
I assumed it happened at night or something.
Okay.
His memory's been a little bit.
He was beat up from the crash. It makes sense.
And my only my only recollection is of bright lights and pain
Fair enough.
inside the ship. So it's not like I'm familiar with the layout.
Okay.
Bright lights and pain.
Sounds good.
Mental pain, come on.
Question for the DM.
They're not that type of alien.
The psychic crystal.
Mhm.
How brittle does it look? Does it look like something that could potentially be smashed or broken in some way?
Every time we've tried to hit a crystal, bad things happen.
You think that it would take some effort. It is this big, and it's pretty hard. It's used for stuff, so it's not just something pretty to look at. It actually has a purpose, so it's not as delicate as it may seem.
My thoughts are, if they do truly need this to, well, let's be honest, get out of this wasteland, then they'll be pretty married to having it in one piece. Maybe they could fuse it back together, but that could be another form of leverage if we were capable enough to destroy it in some way. See what I'm getting at?
I do.
Sure.
Gray, do you think you're strong enough to break this apart if need be?
I mean, I really want to take a look at this book.
We compare
Look.
the crystal to the box we've been trying to open. Would you say it is more or less strong than the box?
That box sucks.
We can try and get these creatures to open it.
I mean, you've already got this crystal doing things to your brain, so it's like connected to your brain. I don't want to smash something connected to your brain.
Sarah, would I be able to unattune disconnect before he smashes it? Like, is that
Let
how
me
much of a
see.
process is unattuning?
Let's see.
You can always just let it ride.
Let it ride.
Not me.
My brain's broken anyway.
Black.
Smash it.
Putting it all on black. Let it ride.
Actually, I have an answer to this. Sorry, hold on. Alright.
And while Sarah's looking that up, Kavik is also going to take out the immovable rod and say, I think with this little beauty, you might be able to gain a little bit more leverage.
Is that a pun because of actual leverage, or are you saying that you have a plan?
No, I'm thinking I hide it somewhere in their ship and turn it on. That way, in case they try to leave, it rips a bloody great hole in their ship.
I'm slowly putting all my stuff on my mount, and I'm slowly, getting on, and at this point, probably in the course of riding up mountains away from you guys.
Okay.
Farewell has made the decision that we are we'll figure it out as we go.
You can
Farewell is
unattune.
right.
You can unattune to this if you wish.
Is it a process, or do I just choose to unattune?
And do you know if you choose to unattune to an item, if it happens instantly? Off the top of your
Okay.
head? I'm not sure.
That's good.
You can just say friendship over with Psy Crystal. Now,
Pretty much.
immovable
I'm
rod is
gonna
my
say
best friend.
yes. Like, you're gonna need, like,
You went.
a little time, maybe?
You
to
watch
do
Gossip
it.
Girl without me.
Let me see real quick.
I think it's because I think it's an action to unattune because it always takes an hour to reattune, so it's so that you can't just be like, Crystal.
Yeah. Okay.
We ride.
Um,
We'll
cross that bridge when we come to it.
we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
And all on the other side.
And I'll rebuild it better.
If you kill everyone on the other side, then you don't need
you
bridge
must
anymore.
you must spend a short rest unattuning to the
Oh. So
Okay.
You have to have like a
it's-
full
well, it's-
breakup.
yeah.
it's possible that we may have to wreck my mind to do
don't-
it. So
We can just
we'll
not
have to see.
break it.
We could just also leverage other
We
things.
just threaten to break it. We
I
don't
have to
actually
take-
break
I
it.
don't want to take.
I'm
Let's
slowly speeding up as I
don't
leave
want
you
to
guys.
We're getting on
We're
the
going.
axis, Farewell. Please slow down. Listen, we don't actually break it. We don't actually mess up your brain. As long as they think we're going to, then that works. Everyone get on the
Let's-
horses. Farewell is becoming a blip.
let's go into this assuming that we don't have the advantage in negotiation and go from there. They could just
Always
go,
like
you
it.
know what? You have what we want. We're going to kill you immediately for it. No negotiation. So let's plan for that. And then if we actually get to communicate, we'll work on it.
Well, if that's the plan, then killing them is the. Well, okay.
I'm saying
We'll
plan
only
for the
know when we
worst.
get there.
All right.
So I guess we all head.
All right.
Farewell's
Alright.
gone.
Let's go before Farewell goes to another country.
Okay. So the time
Before
passes.
she escapes.
Farewell gets the
Weather's good. Time passes. And as you get to be about 2.5 hours into your journey, you hear another sound in your head. It sounds like it's not so much of a sound, it's more of a, you can feel a pull, Kavik, to where you're supposed to go exactly. It is, you can actually track the signal to the source, so to where the psychic message to you is coming from.
So I let the rest of the group know, and I guess we start making, like many perception checks of just the area.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and make one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can we all just go ahead?
Well,
Yep.
Well, yeah. I was waiting to make sure that. Yeah. It's like, ah!
14.
Natural 20.
15.
12.
Congrats on 20. 12. Okay. None of you seem to notice anything but the frozen tundra. Natural 20. Two
That's
natural
like
20.
that's a natural 20 on
Yeah.
me.
Dadgum, y'all.
Good for you.
I say.
What? Gray has a name?
Who is this?
Oh,
Who is he?
secret name?
I was moving my D&D Beyond sheet over and forgot to get rid of his name.
Oh no.
Oh, we know it now.
I
It's
killed
too
the
late.
entire
It's
party.
I
Fudge.
killed the entire-
Player knowledge, not character knowledge.
Yeah.
Fudge.
I would like to use the natural 20 to kill the whole
Right.
party.
What do you Batman our weaknesses with your perception?
Well, yeah. Well, there you go. It's a surname or title.
So we're just headed towards. Does it look like we're headed towards like a cave entrance, or
No.
What does the terrain look
Okay.
like?
It looks like you are coming in towards, like it says, like, kind of into a mountain valley right now. You are probably, like, pretty much on top, going into the mountain valley from the west.
I mean, it looks like a
approaching to
valley
the
that's like
east.
a
Yes.
horseshoe kind of a shape.
Yes. Actually, with the two nat 20s, you guys notice, the two of you with the nat 20s notice, like, a glow emitting. Even from that far away, you can see, like, a hazy glow emitting from that cove in the mountain range. So it's a valley, and then, like, near the center of the valley is.
How long do we think it would take for us to reach the glow from our current position?
About a half an hour.
So yeah.
Are we just headed straight for it? I mean, I haven't seen anything otherwise.
Look, these things have gotten into our heads quite easily. So it stands to reason that there's not really any hiding from them. So I think we just need to go straight in, try to make a deal, and then work out what happens next.
Let's see. Anji and Evander, since you are have gotten closer, you now hear the same noise that is in Kavik's head. The same message. The non-Lloyd down message.
This is annoying, Kavik. I can see why it might irk you.
I know, right? It's been in my head for days.
I honestly don't understand how you haven't gone completely mad. All right,
That's a long road to travel.
He smiles with way too much teeth. Who says I haven't?
all right, so maybe you don't talk when we get there. So who I'm
I
gonna
think
look
Gray is probably the most level-headed, and so Gray, if you'd like to take the reins in negotiations, that'd be fine with me.
There is also something to be said for those psychically inclined to perhaps communicate on an easier wavelength.
Uh-huh. He's like stiffened up being told to like handle negotiation.
And while I agree Gray is probably the most level-headed of the lot of us, perhaps not the most silver-tongued. With all due respect.
Yeah, I would go so far as to say not even like copper tongued. Yeah.
More of a lead gray tongue.
Yeah. More of a
All right
bite my
then,
tongue.
Evander,
I
you're up
believe.
then.
Sure. That is.
I point at Kavik, and then I start moving again towards where everybody was pointing towards the glow.
I do believe it
All
is
right.
partially your responsibility as well, Kavik, since you do have a history, but perhaps, maybe, negotiations can be handled by Anji and I. Two sides of perhaps differing viewpoints on potential negotiations.
Once again, I start speeding up, regular moving, traveling pace.
You know what? Why
As the
don't we
people
have
behind me
farewell do it?
disgusting.
Evander and I can lead. Kavik, you act as support. Let's all catch up. Farewell's gonna be the death of us. Okay.
I'll do my
Push.
best.
Just
We continue on.
don't insult them.
As you get closer, you begin to see the eerie glow that outlines something stupendous and ominous. It looks like a cephalopod with slimy, ropey tentacles as thick as tree trunks that has tried and failed to bury its immense bulk in the snow. And let me show you guys what you see. Hold on, I journaled this before.
Evander is going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor on himself, just to be case.
Okay.
Just to be careful in case.
Just to be case.
This is what you see.
Do we need slate? I don't think we need slate.
As you make your way towards it. And I'm going to switch you to a different map. And you are up here. Oop. Here. And you should be able to see.
I've got nothing.
Oh no. See,
I got
I got
nothing.
no art.
Okay. Save settings.
Classic
I did
map.
this a while ago. I said this a while ago. So I did not check on it though. So bear with me folks one moment as we get this squared away. Evander, you should be able to see though?
Yeah, I can see.
And Kavik should see it. Can you all see now?
Nope.
All I see is white and then black. Oh, hold on. It's coming into focus.
It should be all up here.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I still can't see.
Me either.
Okay, let me just check something.
Ew, these people are
Anji.
gross.
I'm just a stupid human.
These are gross bugs.
I don't know if you can see now, Anji?
I've got vision.
Okay. Let's do that then. Let's do this for
My
everyone.
arm, I got. Oh, I can see.
Alright.
I've got new plates on my armor, so I've got a
There you
little bit
go.
more AC.
Okay, I gave Evander and Kavik night vision already. I don't know why this would be night vision, but there you go. Although Anji would have night vision 60 feet. Okay, so as you approach, you see these things on the ground. These you wouldn't know that they are like you wouldn't know what they are, but they look exactly as they do in the picture. They look like weird, wormy, giant insect-like creatures.
Are they moving?
They are moving. They scuttle around, which is gross.
Hmm.
They scuttle.
These aren't who we're
I'm gonna go
supposed to
ahead.
be negotiating with, correct?
Do you recognize these, Kavik?
No, I don't.
Actually, they're gonna notice you with their passive perception, and everybody roll initiative, I think.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy,
Okay.
oh boy, oh boy.
Because we're gonna have these guys do some stuff.
A big old 5.
If I have to burn a nat 1.
Alright, so let me just click on one of these guys. Oops, that was the wrong roll for it, I think. Sorry. I rolled secret roll. Why did I do that? Oh well. Whisper rolls.
Our initiative.
We're letting them, we're feeling out the situation.
Oh, 20, don't do this
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, narratively this works.
Alright, well, roll 20 is being a poop head for right now. Yeah, I can't do anything in roll 20 because this thing's in the way. Can I? Nope, don't want to show it to you. Edit. Nope.
We do just sort of be walking up on them.
Alright, let me see if I can pull it up again somehow.
I like that if Anji were to just sort of like lay on the ground and put her head
Okay.
down, her hair would look like a snow puff.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
Or view directly above.
Also true.
Is it a cotton ball or Anji viewed from above?
Or just a bush with a lot of snow on it.
I can't see Dave. Can other people see Dave?
I can't
No,
see
sorry,
Dave.
my internet has been crud the past couple of days, so it was janking everything up for me. I turned it off
Okay.
just to give it a rest.
Alright, so you guys, see these things, and they actually look like they turn their slithering bodies towards you as you come up on them. Very well, you are first to react. They just notice you. They don't seem to be doing anything quite yet.
I'm also just strolling casually, a lot faster than the rest of my party, but
Yeah.
also just my normal 45 feet of movement. I just happen to be lithe and graceful
Yeah.
as I move forward.
I'm to do this. There we go.
Probably like all the way about over here, but I'm just like jauntily strolling around along.
Okay.
Everything about Farewell is just a walk in the park.
I probably dismounted from my axe beak at this point, and just sort of leading it behind me.
Alright. So you're just gonna walk on up to them?
I mean, there's no weapons. There's just me leading an axe beak.
This guy's
Just want to see what they do.
This guy's gonna come up to you and try to make a swipe at you, unfortunately. That's what this guy's gonna do.
That's fine.
And, it's going to make a tentacle attack. Ooh. 18?
That will hit.
Okay. 4 poison damage. And please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, right. That's a 15 for Constitution.
Alright. So you are okay. This other guy is gonna make its way straight up here. They both
I'm just
seem
sort of
to...
standing there, like my hands in my pockets, like.
Okay. they kind of hiss at you, and then it's up to Gray. Gray just, oh, sorry, Gray, I should have put the carrion crawler under you. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm
Because that
sorry.
allows me to know
That's
that I
right.
should hit them.
Okay. I
So
usually
I'm
let
okay
you guys
with
have
that.
advantage with that, but sorry, I didn't notice that.
No, yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
So Gray will move there.
Mhm.
Which I think was here. Maybe it was one more.
I think it was one
Sorry,
more.
there wasn't a grid. Yeah. Okay, one more. He'll move one more. Um, and wonderfully, I do have 10-foot reach with my Sfard staff.
Nice.
So I'm going to extend that out and be like, all right, so maybe it's not a negotiation. I'm going to try and cut off the tentacle that swiped my wonderful farewell.
All right. Give me
Not my farewell, but my wonderful friend farewell. There we go.
Your fond farewell.
My fond farewell.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
23 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Wonderful. So I will deal. It's only 5.
Okay. So you don't look like you hacked it off quite yet. It looks like you made a big gash in it. Right across its frontal thing. And anything else you want to do?
Bonus action while he's slicing, Slate Gray's gonna walk out to this spot right here. So I'll just yes, with his yay, he's got his icon.
Yeah, and I'll
There
give you
he
control
is.
over that. Great.
All right, and he is just gonna chill there and hopefully be some bait.
Okay.
So one Gray's fighting one, and Slate Gray's fighting the other.
Cool. Anything? So you're good?
That's me.
Vander, you are up next.
So just for clarification, on the right side of this battlefield,
There
is that
is.
just more snow, or is there
There's just
something
more
obstructing
snow.
my?
The map is really dumb, and they put a box around stuff they don't want you to see. So it just cuts stuff up. But you can definitely let's see if we can move that over though.
Just curious, so I'm not like running off the edge of the world here.
No.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move.
Here, let me see if I can move this a little for you guys. Actually, I think I can delete it because it's not like you guys aren't gonna see something.
No, yeah, it still gets blocked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's no, yeah.
You guys, you don't see those. Those are just levels of the actual ship. So it's not like there are 3 ships there.
Okay.
So, you can
Gotcha.
position yourself as you would like or near as you'd like.
Yeah, so I think I'm good where I went there, and I think I'll just
Okay.
keep it simple and just firebolt the one in front of, that's currently getting done damage by Farewell and Gray.
Okay. Cool. You can roll that.
That's a 16 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit.
And that's a huge 2 damage.
2 damage. Alright. 2 damage. Does not look pleased with you either. Kind of singes a little. Anything else you want to do?
Nothing that comes to mind.
Okay. Kavik, you're up.
Right, let's see where I want to go. I think I'll move myself over here. And I will also launch a firebolt.
Okay.
God.
Say 24 to
Yeah,
hit.
that'll hit.
10
Ooh,
for 8 damage.
8 damage. Nice.
And as a also on my turn, gonna let my Eldritch Cannon fire as well.
Okay.
And I've got in the flamethrower configuration.
Okay.
So that is another 10 damage.
Okay. Does it have to roll the hit?
It does not.
Okay.
I just realized I could have re-rolled that too.
Do you want
I
to?
remember my stuff. No, it's too late. I just
Okay.
remembered right here. I was like, I have a fighting style for a reason.
All right.
Oh, grumble.
It's okay. You can be grumpy like Gray. Yeah, that'll do a chunk of damage. Your between your
Yeah.
firebolts and the the fire damage, it takes from your little skitter thing. It looks like it took a chunk of one of its tentacles off. It looks not as great as
Then
it did.
then I'm just gonna like using the the telepathy of my psych crystal to just kind of like broadcast to the whole area. Call off your pets or we're gonna have a barbecue.
All right. Um, I'll give you that as a free action. Roll me that with a disadvantage on what are you trying to do? Persuade or trying to intimidate? Probably intimidate. So give me a disadvantage on
Yeah,
intimidation.
sure. Disadvantage.
Because it's kind of like you're just yelling in your head angrily. Yeah.
First one is 15 plus 1 for 16, and the second one is a 16 plus 1 for 17.
All
So
right.
16.
That's right. You're better at intimidating than persuading.
That's right. I should just go for threats more often.
Yeah.
Forget being reasonable.
Wait. Well.
Yeah, wait.
Let's just
I'm listening.
burn this whole world down.
All right. Well, you don't hear
It's
anything
eternal
back
winter.
immediately. So we're gonna move on to Anji's turn.
Right?
Because I just did a roll.
I am going to just pretty simple. I'm going to sidestep a little bit. One more. And then I'm just going to fire off an Eldritch Blast at
Okay.
this guy everybody's been dogpiling on.
Sure. Sure.
What enemy smacks farewell once? The entire party. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
Everyone
so
is
that's
beating
gonna
back.
be, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I've got a
It
great
wasn't even a
gift.
very big hit.
But I've got a great
Still, it's
gift for
not
how we're
cool.
treating this thing.
For 8 damage.
Okay. The force
This is
bolt pierces it in one of its
That's everyone
tentacles.
at this carrying crawl.
Okay. All right. Farewell. You're up again.
All right, I would like to bop this guy on the nose.
Mhm.
Just
Like a shark.
unarmed punch. And I'm trying to find. I just found this. I can't find it again.
The nose.
Okay,
My one
yeah.
weakness.
So I'm going to punch the guy in the nose, and then I'm going to use patient defense, spend a key point, and do
Nice.
a dodge action.
Okay.
I haven't done monk punches in a while. I have to look it
Yeah.
up. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
And then I'm sort of bouncing back a little bit and taking a defensive ready stance.
Cool. Cool. Gray, you are up. Just see if you
Alrighty
roll.
then.
Boop.
So Gray is going to attack the same enemy that everyone else has been attacking.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go for another swipe for 22. Which I
Yes,
believe
that'll hit.
hits.
Yes, sorry.
That's okay. I rolled a 1, but I remember this time I re-roll 1s and 2s.
Mhm.
Of course, so it gives me a 3. What are you gonna do? Another 6 slashong
Slashing. Nice.
slash. I make a big splash.
Okay. Anything else you want to do besides slash this guy in the face?
I'm going to have Slate here is gonna swing around the back of this guy 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 like that. Just kind of spinning his blade to try and distract it.
Okay.
Right.
Give me a
now.
performance check because it's gonna matter.
Hell yeah.
15 with
Okay.
a negative 1.
Okay. We'll see what that does now. Unless you want to do anything else.
Real Gray is
Okay.
going to move because we both get to move. So Real Gray
Okay.
will move
Sorry about
5,
that.
10, 15 and flank with
Mhm.
Farewell.
Okay.
And I'll end there.
Okay. These guys not so smart. So they are actually. This guy's gonna. They've got orders. They're not that smart. This one's gonna move to Kavik, provoking the 2 attacks of opportunity.
Ooh. Yummy. Delicioso.
Sorry, half fits in
All
there,
right.
but that's
Looks
fine.
like we're having a boil up.
14
you guys-
for my attack of opportunity.
That will hit.
I got a 14. I'm sticking out a leg,
Okay.
kicking them as they go past.
Okay.
Another 11 slashing for me.
11 slash. Nice. It's looking really rough as you slash at it. I was like, "Cause my."
If my kick hit, it's 5 points of bludgeoning.
Yep. It's looking super bad, guys. But it still slithers over to Kavik and tries to do 2 attacks against him. 1 bite and then 1 tentacle. So the first one will be the bite, which will be a 16.
16 hits.
Okay. Just
They want your rock. Maybe.
for
And I want some
7
alien etouffee.
7 points of piercing damage. And then it's gonna try to hit you with its tentacles for I rolled a nat 20 on that.
Ooh.
Fortunately the damage isn't that bad, but you still have to make a con save for me. And you only take doubled. 8 points of poison damage on that.
Oh. Con save coming up. That's a 19 plus 3
Yeah,
for
you make it.
22.
Yep, you make it fine. So it kind of hisses at you. It's looking really rough, and pretty disgusting and oozing all over the place. And then this one's gonna move up 2 and move towards Gray and try to hit Gray with the same
Oh,
thing.
I didn't distract him well enough.
No, unfortunately it rolled higher than you, so it wasn't that
Okay.
distracted. Cause it has order, so. It's gonna try to hit you with a bite for a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 9 piercing damage. And
Owie.
the second one's gonna be another tentacle attack towards you for 24 to hit. This dice
Yeah.
rolls really well, my sprinkle dice.
Yeah, that also hits.
6 points of poison damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ow. Okay.
Oh, your Shadow Gray could have made a attack of opportunity if it can.
I already used mine.
Okay,
We share
sorry
the same
about that.
attacks of
I didn't know that.
opportunity. 22 on the con save.
You're fine. All of you seem to be shrugging off this poison, so
Ow.
as you see it comes up to you, Evander, it is your turn.
Alright, not too big of a fan of these creepy crawlies hurting my newfound companions, so I'm gonna head and spend 1 sorcery point to twin some firebolts at both of them.
Mm-hmm.
For doing that, do I have to make 2 separate attack rolls, or just one that gets applied to both targets?
One. Can you read the thing? Is it one spell and you copy it, or is it one spell that you get to cast twice?
Twin spell. You can spend sorcery points equal to a spell's level, 1 per cantrip, to target a second creature in range with the same spell, as long as it's incapable. Yeah.
Target. I'm gonna say that is a
Singular roll?
Yeah, singular roll, because you're just targeting it and you're not casting a separate spell.
You got it. So here comes the roll for the firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 19.
Oh yeah, that'll hit both of them.
So then damage for the one hurting Kavik is going to be a 10.
Ooh.
And then damage for the one next to Gray is a 2.
A 2. Okay. So the one next to Kavik is looking super duper duper almost dead, barely flailing around. Especially after that, it's kind of lit on fire and on one of its antennae and everything. It looks really wrecked. The one next to Gray looks barely touched. Anything else? Any movement?
I'm comfy there.
Okay. Kavik, it is your turn now. Got this thing in front of you.
Yes, I'm going to use my wand and shoot another firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
Right in its big ugly face. That is a 12 plus 2. 12 plus 5 for 17.
Yes. That will hit.
D10 for 9 damage.
It gives one final and kind of like twitch, falls over and twitches like a bug does, and it's just twitching there, and it looks pretty dead. So I'm going to remove this.
And then for a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to command my wee laddie, my eldritch cannon, to go and crawl over on Gray's shoulder.
Okay.
And I'll shout at Gray, what's happening, so he doesn't swat at it.
Okay. I'll let that happen. If Gray chooses to be okay with that.
I mean, yeah, he's not gonna shake it off. He's actively being bitten. This will be interesting when it comes back to me, but we'll see what goes on.
Yeah. Actually, Gray, give me a perception check real quick.
On perception check.
Yeah.
What am I perceiving?
See if you
Let's
hear
find out.
over the din of this battle. If you can hear a cat,
Natural 20,
you
24.
can hear havoc. Okay,
Oh, it's
there you go.
up there.
Your eyes are eagle today.
So
I guess
Yes.
ears.
It can only go 15 feet at a time, so it's
Okay.
like it's heading towards you. It's not at you yet.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'll draw a little thingamummy.
Okay. And no movement? Good? Where you're at?
Here,
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm marking the spot for you with my arrow.
Anji.
Let's see. So,
Can you see that?
reposition myself. Let's see. That'll do it. And I'm gonna shoot another Eldritch Blast this time. I'm gonna try and hit. Does it have eyes?
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna go
does
for that
have
general
has,
area.
like,
it's got little
bug
buggy
eyes. Yeah.
Oh, for a 24, that tastes so good.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
you
for
like to see
13
it.
damage, that
Nice.
tastes so good.
Yum,
Nice.
yum, 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 delicioso.
You definitely hit it and scorched it right near the eye, yes. In the eye. Sure. You scorched it in the eye and it forced it. Sorry, it's force damage. You poke it in the eye with force damage. Because that's what force damage does, I guess. You
My Eldritch Blast looks like
stuff.
a beautifully manicured finger. Jabs it right in
jabs
the bug
really
eye.
nice. Anything else, Anji?
No, that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Farewell, we're up to you again.
I'm just gonna saunter over, drawing my longsword from my back over to the last one left, and I'm going to two-handedly attack this.
Nice.
You
So
can
I'd end
flank
up-
with me.
I could,
I could do that.
it might help.
You're like, I don't.
And I don't need to, but hey.
I love it, Gray, with like one arm in this thing's mouth. Like, you can flank with me if you wanted to. Here, I'll
Real
strike.
tactics.
Yeah,
He strolls to the other.
that's an 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Did the flank help? No.
I didn't bother rolling it. I could.
Yeah!
At 20.
Kepler, you're killing
No.
me.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a 19, but
Close.
Higher? Big number make the brain do the happy juice.
that is 10 points of slashing damage.
Nice. You slash
And
off
then I'm going
one of
to
its...
Then I'm going to jump and do a double kick as I'm going to do flurry of blows.
Nice.
And do 2 more strikes.
Okay.
Double kick like 2 separate kicks or like a drop kick?
2 separate kicks.
I thought we were just getting a robot drop kick on a bug.
Maybe next time. That's a 17 for the first one and another 18 for the second one.
Yep, please roll damage.
That is 12 points total of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. Alright. Go with your feet and just like hit this thing right in its head. And it looks rattled. Anything else you want to do?
That's my turn.
Alright, Gray, you are now flanking with Farewell.
Flanking!
Flanking!
He's been bit and smacked with a tentacle, so he's like, what's the point of armor? He's going to kind of carry on with the movement. He's gonna go for like a little 360 spin slash, but as he's spinning, I'm gonna use my bonus action and actually switch places with my duplicate. So I'll just move us like so. And my duplicate will finish the strike for me.
Nice.
And try and slash it in the face.
This is your
Oh,
astral
like the
starry
Prestige.
projection, by the way.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Special Boy came out to play today.
Yeah,
All right.
just for funsies.
That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Excellent. That's gonna be 13 slashing damage.
Ooh, ouch.
I'm gonna give it a little slash, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to burn a unleash incarnation now that the incarnation is here. And since he's the special boy, I'll give him another attack.
Cool. So special.
Oh,
We
17
love
and a 19. Oh, so close. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Hits. Oh. Some of these go in here and some of these don't.
Okay.
But another 7.
7. Looking really rough. As it carved into you. Yeah. So
I went for it.
I know. So close, so close. Looking really rough. Anything else you want to do? As you flare this thing around.
Real Gray, since they're fighting, do I see an entrance into the ship anywhere here? I can see that there's like this area between the rubble, and then is there a door like by here?
Let's see.
Can I tell?
There is a door. Where the fuck is the door? Sorry, didn't mean to curse. Kinda did. Actually, I don't know why this is closed off. The second, it looks like on the first story, there. Give me a perception check. How about that? We'll make this easy. We'll just give me a perception check, and I will then tell you.
Okay. 14.
Okay, you don't see anything on this story, but you look up and you see where there could be an opening on the second level.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know if this is on map level. Is this on the GM overlay? Okay, good. No, that's not on the GM overlay.
Regular Gray still has movement because all I did was teleport.
Oops, didn't mean to do that, guys. Sorry about
the
that.
entire map has been destroyed.
Yeah, I did do that. Sorry.
A sudden snowstorm washes across.
I have to remain within 30 feet of my little friend, or he will die. So I will very quickly step a little bit closer to him, and then I will end.
Can you see this black thing on the ground here?
Where?
This thing?
I don't
like
see
the
your
big
ping.
black swath across the screen.
I can't
see
tell
your
whether it's on the
ping, Sarah.
GM level or not, because you shouldn't be able to see that if you do.
There's
If it is there, it's blending in with everything else that it's black.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. Let me just see if I can put a box around this, just so I can see something. Sorry about this, guys.
It's okay.
Didn't think about this beforehand. Okay, we'll just do that for now. Alright, it's their turn. And they are going to do a thing. They are going to, the one thing is going to do a thing. Yeah. Alright, there we go. It is going to turn and do one attack towards Farewell and one attack towards Gray. So the one towards Farewell is going to be a bite attack for a 17.
That will hit.
Okay. For 3 plus 2, so 5 piercing damage.
All right. Piercing damage.
Piercing.
Okay.
Okay. And then the other one towards Gray is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll destroy my echo.
Okay. That'll be 2 plus 2, 4 points poison damage.
Yeah, he's got 1 HP.
Okay.
Oof.
Alright, that's fine then.
It's strong.
And that's that guy's turn. So then it's
Can
Evander's.
dish it out, but he can't take it.
Yeah. Evander, you are up. This thing is looking super rough.
Then I think we will just play it safe again, and I'll just keep it simple. Just another firebolt.
Okay.
Yikes. That's a 13 to hit.
That will unfortunately just miss.
Can't really do much with my bonus actions right now, so I'll just use it to convert a spell slot back into a sorcery point.
Okay. Sounds good. Movement or anything? Are you good? Where are you?
I'm chilling being this far from this thing. I'm not
Okay.
really interested in getting closer to the tentacly, mouthy maw.
Okay. Kavik, it is up to you.
I'm not interested in becoming its lunch either, so I'll stay where I am, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
1d8 plus 3 for 10 HP.
Cool. Cool.
So I heal myself up back to 10 points, but my cannon is within range, and so it's going to do its flamethrower routine for 2d8.
I'm sorry, I don't see what that was.
For 7 damage.
Does it make a dex saving throw?
Oh, I guess it does. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I forgot about that.
We will just remember that for next time. Cut.
Thank you.
Yeah, it saves. It makes a 16 on the die plus 1, so 17.
Okay.
So does it take half damage or does it take no damage?
I believe it's half on a success.
Okay, so it'll take 4 points of damage. Or 3. 3 points of damage. I can't number today.
You can take 4 if you want to take 4.
That's fine.
It's a free country.
16. 3 points of damage. Damage rundown. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so Andi.
Once again, I'm a one-trick pony right now, guys. But I'm going to take a couple steps back.
It's looking pretty wrecked.
And let's give it a go. Oofa doofa. How's a 12?
Not gonna hit, unfortunately.
I trip over a rock while stepping backwards.
But you do it very gracefully.
Yeah, I don't fall. I recover.
Yeah, but
it does go wide.
Yes, it does. So, any other movement or bonus action for you?
Nah, that's gonna be it.
Okay. Farewell.
Trying to be conservative.
You are no longer flanking with Gray's Echo or Gray, so.
I'm going to take another two-handed swipe with this longsword.
Cool. Go for it.
See what happens.
I'll melt some butter.
Math, that's a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
$12 points of slashing damage.
Oh, that'll do it. You just kind of wield your longsword in such a way that there's kind of a line between the carapaces, and you're just kind of. Is that how you say the word? I don't know how you say that word. I've only read it carapace.
That's it.
Okay, and you kind of cleave it right between the carapace points, and it just starts sputtering this black ichor onto the ground.
Oh.
I take a couple steps backwards, wipe my sword on the snow, sheath it, and just start looking for an entrance.
Okay. Well,
Farewell, man. Just
yeah.
On to the next thing.
I'm assuming I spot eventually the same thing that
Yes, you all
Gray
see
spotted.
on the second deck that there is a entrance to it, but it is about 20-25 feet up off the ground.
So what does this look like again? So you're describing there's tiers to this.
Yes, it looks like this flat squid on the ground, but it has it's about 75 feet high, Let me make sure that's accurate, actually.
Oh,
The
it's
first,
big.
it's, I lied. Not 75, like 50 feet high.
I can get up there.
So
Still
it's
big.
25 feet onto the second level, 20 feet up there, 45 to the next level. So I guess it would be about 75 feet high, yeah. But there is no entrance, visible entrance to the second and, the first and third level. Looks like there's only this deck thing. I'm gonna delete some of these lines so you can see what it looks like.
Does this ship look at all climbable? Are there places
It
to...
looks disgusting. It looks fleshy. It looks organic. It has a lot of weird materials that look organic in nature but just aren't of this world. There are some things that have some another word I can't say. Chitin? Chitin?
Right.
Chitin? Chitin! Yes, chitinous outcroppings. So it looks like the floors might be a little chitinous and the walls might be chitinous, so I guess but there's no like grabbable like ladder for you. You could
it's
probably
mostly smooth.
It is
but
pretty smooth. It's like a bug's back. It's pretty smooth.
Okay. If I had, say, some pythons and pitons and some rope, would I be able to do it?
Give me a strength check, and anyone who wants to can give you
Because
advantage.
if I think it would be possible, I would dig out my climbing gear and just start.
I'm gonna say if you have a little help, maybe you could kind of like put the pythons in there. It's gonna take some time.
I mean, I'm
Before this
decently
happens,
strong.
Kavik-
I'm decently strong, so I make that strength
This
check.
is a smooth carapace, so you're just trying to drive this by sheer force into the wall.
Hold on, Farewell, just a moment. So before you start climbing, I'm
The
going to
sister
take my
routine.
lantern and open
I
up
lied. This is
its
fine. You
iris.
can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still doing it.
take
Kavik's
my
talking to me, and
lantern.
I'm going for it.
Now that I think about it, it would have like the nautilite structure on the back, so this side would be fairly open, and you can kind of like get up there. Yeah.
I'm looking down at
Stab
Kavik
Kavik.
as I'm
Going
climbing
up.
up, using my pythons and whatever I can to get up there.
Mm-hmm. Ah, damn it! This drawing is so bad with the lighting. Okay, never mind. You guys see this thing 5 feet off the ground? Jesus Christ! I mean, sorry. Gosh darn it! This thing is so stupid the way that they did this in Roll20.
As we watch, the ship sort of falls into the snow, and
Yeah.
a doorway opens up where we didn't see it before, 5 feet off the
No.
ground.
Yeah, it's like this is so dumb the way they did this. I can't even resize this properly.
See, that's kind of why I asked, because the tentacles looked like a little, like, mounting thing.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, guys, because this only says it only looks like the middle is open, but this thing is 5 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Oh.
We're all good.
I am
I'll
so
hold
sorry.
up my lantern and I open up its iris to let out the beam of purple light and walk up to the opening.
Evander's gonna just toss one of the fuzzy balls on the ground.
Okay.
And it's a 2, so let me double check on that, but I'll keep track.
I am very sorry about that. This Roll20 map had weird dynamic lighting for some reason.
Is Farewell still climbing up the side?
Yeah.
Or are they going to come join us in the door?
Roof insertion. Tactical.
Guess who's back? It's the giant rat.
Find a vent system.
Giant rat!
Giant rat.
Yay!
Everyone
Our
say,
favorite.
hi, giant rat.
Hi, giant rat.
Hi, giant rat.
Hi, Remy.
Okay,
While
there we go.
everyone's using their lanterns and summoning rats and climbing up the side of a ship and going to the door,
Okay.
Gray would have been waiting a little bit, and he would, as Anji passes, just be like, hey, can you just give me a quick reminder of what we're doing here?
Oh, Right. Well, I believe we're trying to get them to stop blaring this infernal message in our heads, as it started in mine too. Probably something with Charlotte. I can't remember. Good God, this noise is annoying. She just keeps marching right on past you.
Okay.
I
And
hold,
he's like
I
looking
hold up a
around.
quickly scrawled note. Diplomacy.
Okay. Thanks. Sorry. He's gonna keep. Now he'll he'll go.
So I guess we enter the belly of the beast.
Well, you enter this deck area,
Oh,
Yeah, there's a deck, and then the door is.
and it's
this.
not a door. Well,
the,
it's a.
the
Okay.
threshold,
It's an
it
opening.
is, but it is.
the orifice. It's an orifice.
Orifice.
It is. It's a sphincter.
What's
Oh,
this?
Oh, not this game too.
Yeah.
What's this thingamummy here beside me?
All right. All
The
right.
direct TV
Hold your
dish.
horses.
Looks like a ballista.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It is a ballista, covered in ice.
Ooh.
At the back of the deck, a double, like a sphincter, it says that, is tucked under two higher decks, below which has another ballista mounted on top of it. So, this is the first deck. This is the second deck. So you can see up
Okay.
over that there is a ballista on the second deck as well.
So is that above us, or is that like to the side?
The
This
way
is above
it's
you.
like it's like, remember other
Sorry.
like in Death House where like they had copies of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was the different floors.
That makes sense now.
It's just a
Yeah.
different floor. So sorry, guys. Map is terrible.
We got there. It's
Fine.
okay.
So, what are you doing?
I approached the
Avenger.
sphincter.
I'm right behind him and approaching the sphincter.
I'm
What are
gonna
you gonna
second
do?
wind to myself.
Okay.
And give myself just a little bit of pep talk. But they can go up to the sphincter all they want.
hmm It's a fleshy sphincter, according to the book.
Wonderful.
Oh my God, the book! Come
And
on, man.
as you
Poke it.
and as
I love rolling away. I
And-
love rolling away.
I'm sorry for everything.
as Anji and Evander get up there, and then 10 feet.
I would not be approaching the sphincter.
Okay. As
But Kavik
Anji,
Gavik is touching.
it doesn't matter if Kavik touches the fleshy sphincter, but as soon as Anji gets close enough to it, it opens. To a 5 feet opening.
Oh. Can I see inside of it?
Yes, let me open that up for you. It looks very dark inside, so if you do not have dark vision, you will not be able to see inside.
No, I'm going to go ahead though and just activate my little auto detect magic thing. Just a little self beacon, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I do have my lantern on and open, so it should be giving us a good beam of light.
Okay. Let me see.
Approximately 15 feet of light, and then dim for another 15.
Can I just trust you on that to look at this stuff?
Yeah, you can trust us.
Yeah, I'll close
Okay.
my eyes.
These
Because
Black.
this is...
areas are
Dumb.
janky.
Let me try to delete that again and say this is dumb. 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 Alright, so there you go. You can see inside. And you see... this! You see a cargo hold. Which is attached to the chamber are 3 sets of chains and manacles designed to hold a large creature. A staircase rises to the next deck amid crates, barrels, and broken bits of equipment. Moving among these the debris are 4 creatures. 3 of them are small, repulsive purple things that float above the ground and pull themselves across the floor using oversized face tentacles. The 4th is a lumbering monstrosity made of stitched together parts from goblins, dwarves, and reindeer.
Is any part of this seeming familiar to me? Can I make like some kind of mental check?
Make
Or-
a wisdom saving throw.
That's such a
Wisdom.
question after that
I
description.
know, right?
Wisdom saving throw coming right up. That is a 14.
You are starting to get flashes. These are things. These are not good things. They have. Why is this? Oh, you can't see them. That's why. Okay. Yes, you can. All right. So you see everything in this room, and you remember being down here for a short period of time, being like, kind of pushed across this room, and you remember these things being down here too. It's like a searing pain in your brain as you get this flash of these things just wandering around aimlessly, mindlessly kind of thing as they live down here.
Yeah, now in this like bullet time moment where we've like pointed this purple light into this room, like does it look like they all whip their heads at us cartoon style or
They kind of peer up at you but don't do anything.
It's almost worse. Why are they doing it?
Oh, actually, let me see. These guys are gonna do nothing, but this flesh golem, because that's what it is going to run at you,
oh
and we're gonna roll initiative again.
oh god.
Alrighty.
So please click on your
Oh.
token.
This is finally I love throwing flesh golems at my players.
My
This is finally
initiative
comeuppance.
rolls are dookie today.
You love throwing
You
flesh
hate to see it.
golems, huh, Dave?
Love throwing describing flesh golems to new players of D&D is one of the funnest reactions you can possibly get from people.
So it's a Frankenstein?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to see what it looks like?
Absolutely.
Yes, and
Oh, it
no.
has unique art? Oh, the regular. Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, I don't
No,
want to
no.
see reindeer stitched with goblins.
No.
Okay,
This is your
okay.
classic, we took humans and did a bad thing.
Yeah.
The reindeer is on the back.
I regret the thing I did. And you're wondering what it is. Tell you what I did. I did a bad thing.
So remember that this door is only 5 feet here wide. It's kind of in the middle between where those two things are. I don't know why. It's just so only one of you could probably enter at a time. And you don't know why, but it opened for Anji when Anji got closer, not Kavik.
We do know that, because like
Yes.
I wandered up at the same time. Okay.
Because I was poking it and nothing was happening.
Right.
Okay, got it. Oh, that is weird. Oh, I hate that. Okay.
Why does it look like our initiative is like... okay, that was weird.
We were just
Okay.
putting it all in, and then she ordered it.
Well, yeah,
So
but
farewell. You are the first to react in this situation.
Yeah, my initiative seems to be pretty high tonight.
Yeah. So this guy had started. My bad. This guy saw you and started moving towards you. So he's gonna move around the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
and just start
it's
moving.
not completely accurate as to the doorway, but I can't really see anything that's going on that side. So I don't know anything's happening. I just see that one dude just chilling beside those boxes.
Okay.
So I'm going to move a little bit backwards, and sort of be ready, but I don't think anything's going to be going down at this point. I don't see anything happening.
Okay. I think
So
it would be more
that's
like
where
this.
I'm at.
Nope. Is that showing up for you guys as dynamic lighting, or is it just showing up as regular stuff? Oh, there we go.
Dynamic.
It's showing up. As
That is
dynamic
showing
thing.
up. Yeah,
It's
that's
showing up.
that. Yep.
Okay. So let me do that on the other side, because that seems to be quicker than explaining this.
Yeah, it's a little not circular on that
Yeah,
one
sorry
edge,
about
but
that. But
it gives me a good idea of what's going on there.
this map is toads wonky. Okay, well, I'll deal with that later. Alright, so you're just kind of there.
I'm ready to fight, but I don't think
Okay.
that a fight is impending at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Anji, You're next to react.
I mean, she just shrieks, "Good Banu, what is that?" And takes a couple steps back.
Okay. The sphincter shuts. God, I'm gonna have trouble with that.
Okay, everyone also saw that thing, right?
No.
Yeah, all right, I saw a beast made of parts of other creatures.
Yes, like people and antlers, and
It's really gross.
I take a step forward.
It opens again.
Okay. Take one more step back.
God damn it. Yep, it
What is
closes.
the plan?
You're
Now
just
which
that annoying person outside of like the PetSmart that keeps opening the door.
I didn't know they had automatic doors here in
Yeah.
Faerun.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll use my last bit of movement to just step one more step forward.
Okay.
And I'll just fire an Eldritch at it and see if it works.
Okay. Alright, give me a roll.
18.
That'll hit.
13 points of damage to this thing's terrible flesh face.
Okay. Alright, that looks like it did a huge hunk of damage. It just blasted out part of its shoulder. Anything else you want to do?
No, I've wasted all of my movement being that
Okay.
annoying guy in front of the PetSmart, so.
Okay. Gray, it is your turn now.
All right. He sees Anji doing do-si-do over here,
Keep it double.
putting
The
her left foot in
slide.
or left foot out and spin it all around.
That's the hokey pokey.
That's the hokey pokey, do-si-do, whatever. I'm old. Gray is. I'm gonna create an echo on inside.
Okay.
Right there where I marked. Just send him in there.
Okay.
But I do need his icon.
Alright, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. Thank you.
I have to give you permission. I should just leave one on screen at all times. I'm gonna start doing that. Okay.
Gray will stand here. Just so that it can't get to all you little squishies.
Our kind.
And Echo Gray will attack the Flesh Man.
Okay.
I think you mean Fleischman.
The Fleshman. Fleshman! Man Flash.
Leashman.
An 18 to
And
hit.
flesh.
That'll hit.
Wonderbar. Okay. 8. 8 slash.
Now, with your Kabi, is that magical slashing or regular slashing?
I believe it's just regular. Because he's just copying what I can do.
Okay.
So yeah, he'll just slash. And get all up in his grill. And I'll end my turn. Just vibes.
It does not look like it is hurt by you at all.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Great. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. It's gonna make one attack towards your Echo,
Okay.
the Flesh Golem.
Yep.
And it's going to slam it for a 17.
Yeah, that destroys him again.
Okay.
Goodbye, buddy. That's one attack that wasn't me.
I'm just gonna put him on the corner if you don't mind. Oh,
Yeah.
you got rid of him.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I can.
Say okay.
I'm so used to just destroying him.
It's okay.
Gray kind of like goes like and stutters a bit.
Then he's gonna move up towards here and attack Havoc.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, let's try this. For 14.
No, that will not hit.
Okay. So that is its turn. Evander, you see this thing hulking in the doorway. That's only 5 feet big, the doorway, but you see this thing hulking inside. Kind of making swipes.
Can I get a little like peek view of one of the other shambling creatures that's behind it?
Can you see them? Because if not,
Well, like I can, but I just wanted to see if the creature is filling up the hole.
I made the thing accurate now, so you should be able to see inside there if you need. Okay.
You got it. Then I'm going to attempt to telepathically connect with this lovely man or thing, it back there.
Yes.
And just as a bonus action, shoot it the telepathic message of just, "Are you intelligent?" And just to see if it will respond to me.
What a speed date opener.
I watched.
How are you with Sudoku?
Oh, you wore that?
What languages do you understand?
I understand. Let me double check so I don't. Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
Damn, learned.
This makes kind of a squishy tentacle sound. I'm not even gonna try. Back at you.
That would be Donald Duck.
Yeah.
That is Donald Duck.
I'm so sorry.
More wet and gargly than that.
If Donald Duck had tentacles coming off of his bill, I'd stab him too.
More wet and gurgly than
Donald Duck is an abyssal creature.
That's right.
Yeah, just gonna assume this thing is somewhat abyssal in nature, and just will respond in abyssal. Just get your masters before we tire and destroy the crystal that they sent us to get. And then with my action, I will firebolt the dude in the doorway.
Okay. Let me do. All right. Okay, give me a roll on that firebolt.
That is a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit the dude in the doorway.
For an astounding 1 damage. I've been rolling amazing.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
It's alright, I rolled a 10, 2 2s, and a 1.
Let's see. What was I doing? Yeah, you hit it, but just singe a little. Anything else you want to do? Any movement?
No, I think I'll stay where I am.
Alright. Kavik, it's your turn.
I'm also going to shoot a firebolt at this thing. It's right in my grill and trying to hit me and creeping me out. Say 13 plus 5 for 18.
That'll hit.
For 10 damage.
Yes, that'll make a big singe on it.
And my laddie is going to launch its own
now, what is
flamethrower attack.
How big is the width of flamethrower?
It's got a 15-foot range.
Okay. Where is your laddie gonna go? Is it gonna go on the ground or is it still on you? I'm just wondering.
It's on me.
Okay.
Like it's got its scorpion legs wrapped around me and it's just
okay.
Like the Mandalorian.
And it's got to roll a save, right?
Yep. DC 13 Dex.
17 on the die, so it's gonna make that.
So
17
that'll
minus
be
1.
2 damage.
Okay. Alright.
So I hit it, I guess, for 12 damage in all.
Okay. Gotcha. Any movement or anything?
And I'll move in here just to the side to give my friends more of a line of fire.
It's a 5-foot hole that you're swiping through right now,
Uh-huh.
so you can't move into that space.
I
Yeah.
don't understand.
This is only a 5 feet opening right here.
Okay.
It's
Is
not
it
10
in the opening? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's blocking the opening, taking swipes
Oh,
outside.
I see. Okay. I thought it was like to the side of the opening. All right, then I'll just take a step back then, and I guess provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so you want to do that? Alright.
Yeah.
So it is going
Well, I don't know. Am I still within its range?
Yes. I'm gonna say yes. So you're good.
Okay. So no AOE.
Okay.
AOE. All right, and that ends my turn.
Okay, back up to the top to farewell.
All right. I would like to try to glimpse past this creature
Mm-hmm.
to see what I can see in the room. Is if I can see like a doorway or something else in there, another sphincter for all I know.
You
I would
have,
move over here so I could sort of glimpse either between its legs or over its shoulder or something like that.
you have your light on, Kavik, you said?
Yes.
And how many feet was that?
15 feet regular, then another 15 of dim.
Alright. I don't know if that opens it up for you at all, farewell, but that's how far you would be able to see.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, I don't think there's a doorway.
No, probably not.
So I'm going to survey instead the second landing.
Okay.
And just sort of determine from where I'm standing, how easy would it be either to jump or climb from where I am to over to it?
You probably wouldn't be able to jump it, but you could probably use like an entire turn to climb up there. Cause there are some rough I mean, it's kind of an overhang, so you would have to like either launch something up there to pull yourself up with, like a anchor, or that's pretty much the only way, or like go underneath it somehow with spider climb.
Okay, so I
It's
can't
kind of a
climb
rounded like thing.
I can't climb on another part of the ship to get up to
not
it.
unless you
Okay.
leave the entire situation, go around, climb up the other side, and come back down.
So okay, go from the back.
Yeah. Not approaching this side though.
Yeah, it's I'm assuming like farther than 10 feet above me. So
Yes.
yeah.
It's about 25 feet above you.
I'm going to attempt instead to rush this dude and shove him away from the doorway.
Okay. Give me. Is that a strength?
That's 2 contested strength athletics checks from what I just looked up.
Okay, thank
So
you.
you're just gonna
for doing
like
that.
shoulder check it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to push this guy, and it would push him 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
Right into the boards.
So please roll a strength check for me.
That's math is weird. 22.
Yep,
That's a natural 20.
that'll definitely do it.
All right. So yeah, I instead I look out to the doorway, I look out to the other, and then all of a sudden I turn around and shove this guy 5 feet into the room,
Okay.
and
Pretty
then
big what you
slip
shove it
past
into.
him
Okay.
as well.
All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. So that's your turn. Anything else? You're good. No bonus action.
No, I'm just sort of sequestering myself inside.
Him being shoved like that doesn't create any attack of opportunity for me and Gray, does it?
No. Not
so.
if they're forcibly moved from their space.
Just checking.
So Anji, it is your turn.
Right. I hate being right in front of this thing, but the door is only open apparently when I'm standing in front of it.
Yeah.
I am going to. Maybe I can get away with this. I sidestep just to step here.
Yep. Still fine.
Stay open?
Yep.
Okay, I literally hide behind Gray like a child behind their parent at the counter of a restaurant. And I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast through his legs at this thing.
Okay.
Through his legs.
Please roll a to hit.
Oh, 20. Okay.
Yeah.
For 9 damage.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do, Anji, on your turn?
No,
Just
I'm
kind of
gonna.
take a chunk off this flesh column.
I'm just taking chunks.
Yep, that's all you can do right now, I think. So, all right. So Gray, this thing is 10 feet away from you, so you would still reach with your weapon, but it
I
doesn't
do
seem to
still have
be
reach.
it doesn't seem to be effective.
All right then. Crack. Let's try this one more time. I'm going to create bonus action create echo again.
Okay.
Right there.
All right.
I'm gonna. So he just sort of glitches a bit and passes, like, walks out of Gray, passes through the golem and forms on the other side. And as it forms, it's gonna just wrap its arms around the back of this thing's neck and grapple it from behind.
Okay. Give me a athletics roll. Roll a. You not
Rolled a
one.
one.
Okay. Well, yeah. That you kind of hug this guy gently,
Ew.
squeeze it. Yeah.
No. You know what?
Yeah.
Butt munch. I'll use another unleash incarnation to give him another try, and I'm giving him a natural 20. Dang
Okay.
it. You're not going anywhere.
Okay. All right. I don't. Well, I can roll.
This is 25.
Nope. Rolled the 21 though. But that is close. That is close. So it is grappled currently.
So it tries to like wrap around, and it's like, okay, that's not going to work. So it takes its weapon, since it doesn't do anything, and is just gonna stab it through the back and grapple it that way.
Okay. Sounds good.
Just hooked on my blade. And I'll end my turn.
Alright, the flesh golem is gonna try to break out.
Oh, that's right, it goes right next. Watch,
Yeah.
I'm gonna waste it.
So roll a,
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Roll a 17, so you can roll a contesting athletics roll.
Come on, Gray. 19!
Nice. So it still
Yay.
is grappled by your clone and your shadow self. And that's its turn, because it's still grappled. It can it take a swipe at you at disadvantage? I forget it grappled. I should know all this stuff
I
by
think
now.
it used its action to try and break
Oh,
it,
right,
so
right,
it
right.
doesn't have an
Okay.
action to attack.
And Evander, before you go, these things, I rolled for them. They're actually gonna move up. This one's gonna move up to you. Farewell.
Gray's like, This negotiation isn't working. Someone blast it.
When do we get to negotiations?
These guys have names, but I don't feel like pronouncing one.
They don't understand our
Ziglord.
languages. Give me 10 minutes and I could comprehend theirs.
Alright.
Don't got 10 minutes. This
Exact-
little guy's coming to me.
Actually, let me retcon something.
Gonna stab me in
Anji,
the shin.
I'm gonna whisper you something, actually, Anji.
Okay, sick.
We didn't even get the option. What did Gray say? What if they just try to kill us right when we show up? He said prepare for that.
And that
I was thinking they'd be more humanoid, you know? Like, just sort of people
What
with
about
antenna
this
or
was
something.
giving you the...
I mean, you know, it's an aesthetic, but, you know... They could just be humanoids with an aesthetic.
Like you?
Okay, now, there's no...
Okay,
How would you describe my aesthetic? I need to determine if that was an insult or not.
so I can't even see these names because I'm so zoomed out.
Rix, and
Rix.
Ziglord.
Zigyard.
Ziglord's gonna take a hit at
Ziggy Stardust.
at Gray for a. Why can't I find all my sheet? Even when it's digital. It doesn't have anything to that, but let's see. Please. Okay, it's gonna use a tentacle to hit you with a. It's not gonna hit you. 15?
That will not hit
Okay.
Slate Gray.
Will not hit Slate Gray. They don't have that pluses to any of their things.
He just...
Rin is going to go to Farewell and try to hit it, Gray, her, for an 11 and not hit. And then this,
I dodge as well.
Yep, Rix is going to look out at all of you and just emit psychic energy. And everyone must make me an intelligence saving throw, please. In this cone. So that would be... No, in this cone, not in this cone. In this field. So that'd be Kavik, Gray, Anji, and Evander. All have to make me an intelligence saving throw, please.
18 for me.
You're good.
22.
You're good.
4.
4.
You both got 4s. Okay. So... You take 2 points of psychic
Smart
damage,
roll.
each of you.
2, you said?
No, not... I'm sorry, the ones that got 4s.
Oh, okay.
Take 2 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned until the end of its next turn. Sorry, Vander.
I am stunned.
Auntie, did you get my note to you?
I did get your note.
Okay, just making sure that's okay with you.
Oh, no, I was scouring my own character sheet, like, how do I not have this?
Okay,
So,
just making
okay,
sure.
Cool.
Just making sure. I think that's fair.
I think it is too. Okay, great.
Okay. So, actually, give me, Auntie, you might be familiar with all this kind of weird stuff in some respects too. Like, you don't know it exactly, but you are getting a vibe. Like,
Thinking
this
that
is kind
psychic
of...
energy that I just felt gosh darn familiar.
Yeah, like you, because of your patron, you're kind of getting this otherworldly feel from this whole event happening. Okay, Kavik, it is now your turn.
Right. I am going to...
You cannot go through the door because Rix is there.
That's fine. I'm going to
Okay.
run back over here to this ballista. What can you tell me about it?
Give me It's gonna count as your turn if you choose to investigate it.
I will choose to investigate it.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
You bet. That's my jam. 19.
When the Nautilus crashed, this thing was outside and took a bunch of damage. You see that it's still on its pedestal, but you can't swing it around and you can't operate it. It is not operable ballista.
Okay. In that case, sorry, wrong thing. I'm going to turn and my Eldritch Cannon is going to fire back through the doorway.
Okay, so it's gonna hit Rex. So give me a roll for damage on that. Ooh, 16. Okay.
Well, it's a
Saving throw. Right.
saving throw. Yes.
So it's gonna take half damage.
Wow, I rolled 2 8s. Nice.
Yeah.
So it just takes 8 damage of fire.
Rex looks pretty bad. He
And
yells out, and Anji, you can hear this in your head. You must suffer. Only in your head. You're the only one that can hear this, apparently.
Okay.
The equivalent of an ouch. So.
The equivalent of an ouch. Got it. Okay.
Pretty much. Something like that. And, that's it. So, back up to farewell.
I'm going to look at the like, what does this thing look like that's in front of me?
Oh, sorry,
How
I
big is
forgot
it?
to give you a, it's a small...
I can see the
thing.
picture, but I mean, it's not that well. I'm not really sure what's going on there.
It looks cute in the picture, but it's actually kind of terrifying. Let's see. Looks like that. It's using its tentacles to get around, and it's levitating behind its tentacles.
I have to say, it is cute.
It is kind of
Strong
cute,
neck
isn't it?
muscles there.
Yeah. So that's what it looks like. It's small, so Kavik, I guess you could have shot around it over its head if you wanted to, but actually it's flying. It is levitating, so it's about 4 or 5 feet off the ground. So. Okay, so anyway, that's what it looks like.
I'm going to point towards the one that's labeled Rick's outside the door, like sort of go that way. And I'm just going to do dodge action, and sort of back up a little bit. I don't necessarily want to hurt this thing, even though it just swiped at me.
Okay. Okay.
I want to see what these guys' real deal is here.
Okay.
Are they just going to try to obliterate us, or what's going on? So I'm just going to dodge action and point them towards the door.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that leads us to Anji.
Holy crud. A lot of realizations popping into my head, but as I hear this sort of voice in my head suddenly, and I'm getting a better look at these creatures, I have this Eldritch Blast sort of ready to go, and it kind of starts to fizzle out a bit as I sort of take a small step out into the front to try and make eye contact with Rix in particular, and reach out to him mentally.
Okay.
And just say, are you hell-bent on that? My name is Anji. Can you understand me?
You hear back, yes.
We don't have to fight. We didn't come here to fight. We were just startled. I can call all of them
Tentacle
off.
in my helmet. Just
Kinda. Give me a persuasion check. You probably don't have to. So,
That's a 14.
yeah, they're not very charismatic or perceptive at all. So, he will kind of nod at you.
Okay, so out loud, I'm like, okay, okay, everyone stop. Hold on, just a second. And then back to Rick's. Can you call off the flesh creature?
I'm not sure that he can.
I'm
Yes.
so stunned. So I.
Am I picking up any of this with my telepathy?
No.
Okay.
He's not. Wait. I'm not sure how your
You're
spell
not
works.
on
Can
this
you?
line.
Yeah, I don't think you would be on this direct telepathic
Connection.
thing. Yeah.
Group call.
Not on this call.
channel?
I don't think that's how telepathy
You
works.
can't hijack a line.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's how
It's more of
telepathy
like a
works.
cell phone than a CB. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's more of a Hanji contacted Rix. If you heard anything at all, it would just be squishy noises.
Anji, so are we momentarily at like a pause in what's going on, or does it seem like are we still in initiative?
You're still in initiative because Rick seems to have like nodded, but it's just a. Oh well, Gray doesn't have a action, I don't think, because you're stunned. So yeah, we can be out of initiative because the flesh golem is not going to act, and then it is their turn. So.
Anji, you spoke to them. I tried reaching out, but what language is that?
Well, it's a deep speech, to be particular. In any case, the fight is Rick's. Rick's. We have come to negotiate. That is all. We apologize again for the rashness of our actions and hope that we can speak from this point on.
Get master.
You would like me to, or
Rix, get master.
where would you prefer us to wait?
Here.
All right. Okay, everyone. So this fine young fellow, Rix, is going to go get their master, and we will wait here and begin the negotiations as planned. How fantastic is that?
It's actually gonna
Great.
tell the Glord to go. And the Glord disappears. Unless you wanted to take a swing at him, Gray.
No, Gray's kind of messed up. Cause technically when I get stunned, I'm incapacitated, which also means Slate goes away again.
Okay.
So I lost 3 in really quick succession and got mind blasted. Gray's kind of just messed up.
Okay.
He's kind of just
Wrinkling his brain.
he's kind of just tottering back and forth on his feet. A little bit of drool coming out of the bottom of the mask, probably. It's not good.
Evander will give you a nice pat on the back and say, it happens to all of us at one time or another. Pump 3 hit points into you with healing hands.
Nice.
I would like to try to sneak back outside, sort of doing a little shimmy, like, excuse me, past.
Yep, you can definitely do that. The flesh golem's gonna stand there menacingly.
Yep, you had that right.
Angrily. Very angrily. Very intimidatingly. And just stand there. And, we're gonna take a belated break right now because I forgot to take a break. I'm so sorry, guys. So, we will be
We
back.
were in the middle of something.
Yeah, we will be back in like 5-10 minutes. So, see you soon. we're back for our second part of tonight's episode. I was gonna say like third, but it's even less than third, like four, like a quarter. I don't know how to divide. Nate, how much time is left in fractions?
Oh no.
Go by every 15 minutes.
2/9
Okay, well we are done that.
ish.
We have that left. Thank you, Nate. You're so useful. You're very
3/16.
handy.
Wait,
Okay.
no. 3/12. No, I'm wrong. I'm still wrong.
1
2
fraction.
ninths sounded good.
45 minutes left, guys. Okay.
Okay. Around then. So, we're gonna go back, and Angie had just reached out in this alien language to one of these, little, I don't even know what they're called, gnome squidlings. That's what they're called. They are, you wouldn't,
Nate's
for
getting
player
deep
knowledge, like I
definitions.
said, these are, the process in which, a lithid is made is when a tadpole is attached to the humanoid brain of the host. These were gnomes that were turned into lithids, but the process went horribly awry. The result is a gnome squidling, a deformed mind flayer with weak, spindly limbs and oversized tentacles. So, yeah, it's cute but gross. Alright. So, let us see what happens. You see the Glord go off, kind of hover off, and slither to go get his master, he says. Are you going to do anything while you awkwardly stand in silence with Rick and Rin?
Evander's gonna start trying to use arcane discovery in order to learn comprehend languages. Whether or not that completes, it takes 10 minutes for me to do my arcane discovery. So whether or not that finishes by the time they get back is to be seen. But he's
Okay.
gonna just start trying to learn comprehend languages.
Okay.
In that time, I'm going to try to start mending parts of this force ballista because it takes a minute, to repair something small. So can I do like several things over the subsequent minutes, just like repairing that,
The
repairing
ballista
that,
on the
repairing...
deck,
Yeah.
it is like very inoperable.
It's real jacked up?
It's
okay,
real jacked
then
up.
never mind.
Yeah. It is,
I was wondering, is like if over like 10 to 12 minutes, if I could like
this would
fix
probably
10
take
to
a
12
good,
things
this would probably take
hour
hours.
or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hours.
Never mind then. Because my plan was if I could like fix this subtly, if we get into another scuff, I could jump on it and just start shooting.
Okay.
But if that's the case, then never mind. I'll just chillax here.
I mean, as you like turn away from the ballista, I am gonna turn to you. I mean, I'm visibly kind of quivering a little bit at this point. But
I'll put a hand on your shoulder comfortingly. Is everything all right?
Yes. Sorry, I'm just a bit startled. Remind me one more time. We are trying to get this repeating message out of our heads, of course, and other goals. Other goals. What are we trying to do here? Sorry, I'm a bit rattled.
All right. First off, you're right. The primary goal, is to get them to leave us alone. Goal number 2, see if they will take this crystal, maybe give us some kind of power, weapons, or magic. Goal number 3, see if they will just leave. Just sod off. Leave us and this world alone. I'm sick of them. Sick of them being in my head, and I'm sick of them being here on this land.
Right.
And then if we can't, we'll just kill them.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay.
So you can
You
understand
have
them.
no idea why they're here in the first place?
All I know is that they picked me up when I was traveling, caused me a great deal of pain, and then whenever this bloody thing crashed, I escaped. A few days later, we found each other. You're all caught up in what I know. If I remember anything else, I'll tell you.
I believe you. Yes, I can understand them. It seems that whatever these things are, and the patron I've chosen to bind my soul to share a few commonalities. So,
Well, hopefully you'll fight on our side.
well, there's no worry about that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna thank you. Take a moment to just collect myself really quick. Whew. Okay.
Everything's going to be all right, lass.
Yes. Okay.
Roughly 5 minutes goes by. Farewell, Gray. Guys doing anything?
I'm just standing observing, as Warforged tend to do.
Okay.
He stands in place for a really long time, and he's like just sort of looking around because he looks really confused.
Another couple minutes goes by, and Anji, you hear in your head, um, Master Drodivix comes, and then
Everyone there. Approaching.
Kavik, Evander, and Anji, all those messages that you've been receiving in your head stop.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
I.
Yes, okay. Everyone,
Oh,
yes, they're arriving soon. Places or something. Everyone, I guess, look presentable. I don't know. Okay.
oh, great Scott.
So you see Ziglard enter from the top of the stairs, and behind him is another strange-looking creature. And let me try to show you the picture for this guy.
Oh, he's cute too. I love this guy. Look at his little
Meow.
gun.
And you hear him mutter
Look at
something
his
to the
little
flesh
gun.
golem, who's gonna stand on the way, and so will Rix. Zoglard will hover to the bottom of the stairs near the flesh column, but Dreadvex will come straight down. And look at Anji. And I'm gonna say, about 10 minutes has passed. So you can have deep speech. But he's gonna look at Anji, knowing only Anji can speak this so far, and say, you have it? The crystal.
Well, first of all, good afternoon. I personally do not have it, but we as a group do. Dreadvex was your name?
Oh my god, I can't read. Dreadvex.
Dreadvex.
Yes.
Well, we yes, we do have it. Um and proposed to make some sort of a deal with you in order to trade it, presume.
Give it to me, and we will leave. Including him. And he nods to Kavik. Kavik, you remember this guy?
I'm sorry, sir, but taking him wherever it is you plan to go is not part of any option we've considered. Does he have to leave?
You see a pause, and he says, "No, that one can stay if he wishes. Just give us the crystal and we will go."
My hand that has my Eldritch Cannon is just twitching.
I'm going to take a step forward. That actually sounds very, very good. It sounds exactly like what we would want. Do you mind if we have a quick just talk about sort of, just a quick talk? Really? I would just like to get to know you. Is that fine?
What is it you wish to know?
Where you intend to go, out of curiosity.
Back home.
Which is.
Oh god, I don't know where they live. Oh,
The final frontier.
South.
Yeah,
South.
they don't really,
Let's go
they don't
south.
really have a home. They live in space.
Extra north.
Let's see. There's worlds of material plane. What is a world on the material plane besides this one? Do I know? I don't know.
Everything that we are currently, like Faerun.
They're aliens.
We will travel where we wish.
There you go.
All right. I suppose I can't ask too much more specificity. Give me just one moment. I turn back to the group, and in common, I say, well, it seems they just want the Psy Crystal to be able to leave. Simple as that.
And you believe it? It walked all this way just to accept the crystal.
If that's all they want, then yes, it is something that I actually believe. That's what their goal was. They get the crystal and they go home. Would you like me to press further?
Maybe it would be worthwhile for us to see if they could do something for us. Maybe open a box that we can't open.
Or to give us
All
some
right,
weapons.
Or no.
Turn back and say, all right, the conditions are favorable. Considering the effort that we, and especially our good friend Kavik here, have put into getting you the Psy Crystal, we ask for maybe a small favor in return.
Alright. What? Name your price.
Uh,
We'll see if it's fair.
Twofold. We have a parcel, which we find unable to open on our own. It seems to be locked with some kind of arcane magic. If you could take a look at it and see if you could open it up.
Is this the trick?
I must say no, it is not. Because it isn't. It's up to you to decide whether that's true, I suppose. But no, it is not a trick. We mean you no harm.
Alright. What is your other request?
Well, as we're handing you an object of great power, we are considering asking you for an object of perhaps similar power.
I will compensate him for the inconvenience. And kind of bows towards Kavik.
I'm sorry, say that one again. I cut out a little bit.
He says he will compensate him for for the inconvenience, and he bowed slightly towards Kavik.
Hmm.
Kavik will give a very slight bow, but like his eyes are
Right.
locked on this thing. Not like making himself vulnerable.
All right, I reply. First of all, who has the box right now?
Believe. Yeah, Gray.
It's on this. Out of character, it's on the sled. Gray doesn't say that he hasn't, though. He's totally not here.
Oh, it's back on the sled.
Yeah, I don't carry it around with me on my back. Who would do such a thing?
Who would carry everything they own on the back?
Who would carry multiple boxes?
How do you not have everything you have on you at all times? Okay, well, if you would produce this compensation, I'll produce the well, we can make the trade.
Evander will whisper down to his rat and have the rat head to the. Well, would Evander know that the box is on the cart?
I don't see why not.
I don't think it's a
Yeah,
secret.
so
That's where all our stuff is.
So he'd go ahead and just like spit a reply at this rat and have it go and retrieve the box.
Okay. Anji, are you translating all this?
Or are we just standing here?
Not really. Yeah, you guys are mostly just standing there.
Then
Gray's like, what?
Then Evander, you would not know this. It is still a telepathic conversation.
Evander can. Oh, we're speaking.
You have to.
Oh, this is telepathic.
To tell us
this
what's
isn't
going
verbal.
on.
Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
gotcha.
Oh, okay.
I can't like piggyback off of.
Well, okay.
There's no
so after I
telepathic
say
tuning
like
in.
produce the compensation and we'll produce the crystal, what does the guy do?
He kind of. He'll nod. Yeah. He will. Let me see what he would do and not Sarah.
Well, you
Anyone knowing about telepathy is like, is it possible for like Anji to be like channeling the voice of the person that she's talking to, so it's like we can hear what's happening?
I think she
Because I
would.
figure you could
Not with
you could
my
say it out
brand.
loud and think it at the same time, but then like whenever they speak, you could like process and
She would have to. Yeah, she'd
repeat it
have
out.
to form a different telepathic connection and say
Oh, I see.
what it's
Yes.
Or
saying.
she would have to physically say it out loud.
Or she'd
Yeah.
have to physically say what it's saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But she.
I mean, literally,
hasn't
as soon as there's a lull in this conversation, I'm just going to turn around and tell you guys what's going on. But
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
because
you're
Gray's
ri-
like, why are we standing here?
Then your rat can skitter off if you tell your rat to do so, and it'll just.
Anji's talking to it.
I wouldn't command that until Anji
Yeah.
made the conversation part.
Yeah. So we'll say that Anji relayed this all to you guys now. Just wanted to
yeah,
make sure
I
that-
mean, as soon as like we agree to produce both of those things, I turn around and be like, "Well, this is going swimmingly. First of all, he's agreed to take a look at the box, and he's promised compensation for Kavik for all of the trauma that he's been through. We'll see if it's equivalent. Where's the box? Could someone go fetch the box?
Yeah, sure. You rat, go grab it.
Thank you, Rat.
All right, a couple minutes goes by.
Does this creature look like? Can I get a beat on them whether they're being honest or do they look kind of shifty?
You can make an insight check,
I will do that.
and Dradovex will look over at the flesh golem, and the flesh golem will pick up a small crate. And begin
17.
He seems to be not lying. He doesn't seem to be, he doesn't seem to be lying to you, but he doesn't seem to be, particularly nice or anything.
Sure.
He'll
Neither am
have
I.
the flesh golem go pick up a small crate and kind of reach out its hands. And, like, have the crate in front of him in preparation for the exchange. So,
How big is the crate?
the crate looks to be about 2 feet by 2 feet.
Wow.
I turned
But
It's
back
just one,
to.
but it's just one crate.
Yay by yay.
Yeah.
That's a good sized crate.
Yeah.
I turned back to the leader and said, "Do you mind if we? No, you don't have to hand it to us or anything. But do you mind if we just look inside? Open the top."
You will look later. More questions if you look now. It is a gift. This I
Right.
promise.
Fair enough. Well, I turned back to the rest of the group. Are we all right with this? Going ahead and doing this trade? The crystal for whatever is in this crate, because we are apparently only to look at it once we receive it.
Could be a trap. I say we see what happens after if they open the box, it's a sign of good faith.
Oh, I did activate my detect magic. Am I getting a read out of the crate?
Nope.
When does it understand me if I talk to you?
I can translate.
No, I don't want it to.
Okay, no, then, well, I don't know, I'm looking at the leader, like, is he getting this?
I'm in such a, he's in such a mood. I'll be like, Squid Face, do you understand me when I talk like this?
Good face.
No response from Squidface.
It seems so
Alright.
good.
I tried to connect with one of the underlings before using both common and abyssal, and they did not respond to
I'm
me.
gonna be honest. I'll be honest. I'm not feeling too good. I've kind of lost a little bit of what's going on. But when did we settle for one damn crate? We were talking about the whole ship. We were talking about a whole lot more than that. You have the damn rod. You have all
We
this
were-
other. We never settled for. There was never talk about settling for one damn crate.
We weren't in the business of stealing their ship. We were in the business of ceasing their control over Kavak's mind and easing these quite annoying pesterings. More than anything else, giving them the item, the crystal, will potentially cease their hostility, but there's definitely no guarantee of that.
Absolutely none. I won't even show you what's in it. This is pebbles. They need that. They're not going anywhere without it.
We are taking quite a bit on faith. However, personally, if these things get out of 10 towns, get off of this planet, I am more than satisfied. Even if we leave with pebbles.
Anji, why don't you try going for 2 crates and they open it and we can inspect the contents? Or else my big armored friend here smashes the crystal to bits.
Don't throw me into it.
All right.
The one who wants to
I
negotiate.
turn back to the leader and I say, after a brief discussion, Kavak is, I gesture back towards Kavak. the trauma he's been through in trying to get a hold of your psi crystal has been a bit more maybe than any of us could anticipate, and is humbly requesting possibly a second crate for
He laughs.
emotional damages.
He laughs out loud.
Me too.
I take it that means no.
Yes, I don't think that one's going to work. Sir, one look inside before we make this trade. You have to understand. We understand what we're giving you, you need, and what you're giving us is. We have no idea what it is or how equivalent it could be.
Give me a persuasion check. He's gonna say, you will take the crate and be happy with it.
It's an 18.
Okay, roll against that.
I won't cause problems on purpose right now.
We need everything else on this vessel to make it home. You have to understand, we are stranded on our ship.
Can I insight check that myself?
Yeah, go for it.
19.
Let's be honest.
Okay.
I mean, they might be able to part with one more thing, but they don't want to. They need.
I'm more worried about like
they need
the
everything else
idea
to survive. Like they're gonna leave. Like it's not like they're trying to stay over here and take over.
That's the part that I was
anything,
more
no.
interested in, is the part of them leaving.
They
And
want to
so-
leave and get the fuck off this planet. So
Okay.
Can I try something?
yeah, go for it.
I want to try if I can use my telepathy to look into the mind of this master Squidward and see if I can glean anything about the design or blueprints of this ship.
I don't think telepathy lets you do that.
Okay.
Telepathy is communication. You're thinking
Detect thoughts.
detect
Yeah.
thoughts.
Oh. I was thinking more of a Professor X kind of a telepathy rather than a D&D type telepathy.
Yeah, telepathy in D&D is just communicative.
Just communication. Okay.
Then
Never mind. I was wondering if I could bootleg the plans to this Nautilord.
Look, I'm here for mutants, man. Look, Gray's like, look, if this thing can go to other planets, then the damn ship is worth way more than whatever's in the dang crate. I want to go home too. I don't know where it is though.
What's the status on the
Oh,
rat?
the rat would be pushing your box back.
Thank you, Ratrick.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what you said.
Ratrick,
Thank you,
yes.
Ratrick.
Rathu.
Then Evander would slide the crate over, looking really cool while he does it.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and pick it up, and like I'm gonna step through the sphincter.
Okay, go for it.
This is the box I was speaking of earlier, sir. As we're speaking telepathically here, I'm fine with the current trade. If your goal is just to leave, if you don't mind taking a see if you could get this open, that is plenty for me plus the crate. My friends won't be happy, but between the two of us, we are solid.
He looks at you and says, "Thank you, mortals. Human, whatever. I don't know what they are. What are
Not
you,
quite.
a dwarf? Thank you, dwarf, for your honesty." And he is going to nod to the flesh golem, who looks really confused and kind of shoves the crate off to the Zoglard for a second and takes the box and we'll try to pry it open.
Evander just has magic missile prepared just in case some hostility ensues.
So he's trying to pry the box open with his bare hands, and
No, it is a magical lock.
no, it opens.
Oh wow.
Oh, that really
Strong.
emasculates me.
It had a very high strength DC. So this flesh golem is able to just barely pry it open and hands it back to you.
Fantastic. My goodness. Where did you ever come across this creature?
Do you want to know for
Made
real?
it myself.
Yes.
For real, I would love
For
to
real.
know.
Well, we take the flesh off of living beings and skin them while they're still alive.
Oh, that could have been me.
Oh,
And then
well,
we sew them all together.
you know, actually, Dreadifex, that was incredibly insightful. Thank you so much for opening this box. We'd love to go ahead and make the trade and get you guys off the planet. Sounds fantastic. Who has the crystal? Good God.
I'll take my lantern off. I'll open up the top of it and pull out the crystal and set it down on the ground. And then next to it, I'll grab the crate and I'll pick it up and just kind of back away.
Are you going to unattune to the crystal? I think that does it unattune at a certain range?
I think if someone else attuned to it, it'll bump him off of it.
Okay.
So
We'll say that then. Alright, so...
Yeah.
We're going to have... I think you're right, because Wolfen did that on Friday. He's going to look at the crystal and say... And look at Anji and say... Thank you.
Oh no, don't thank me. I'm merely the translator. She gestures towards Kavik, who's been through hell.
And
And I'll just kind of nod and then get off of this awful ship. My
Yep.
crate.
the sphincter closes behind you all. And I know. The fleshy sphincter closes behind you all. And
Every
you don't have to keep adding that modifier. Actually.
it's in the book. And yep,
It's in the
I'm by the book.
Moist.
It's in the book. And
Moist, fleshy, wet.
yeah, that can sound it get like gurgle shut. And yeah, so you are left on the side of the ship. And it is the room is dark. You can't see inside anymore. Sphincter closed, so you have a feeling it might take a little while for the ship to be repaired, so they're not
Yeah,
welcoming you back, but they're not going anywhere, like, in the next day.
I start walking towards
Yep.
our animals and the sled dog.
I'm just so glad to be done with this little episode in my mental health crisis that I'm just gone.
What's in the box?
What is in the box, Kavik?
What's in
What's
the
in
box?
what's in the box? I think we should get to possibly a safer distance, and then we should see what's inside.
I can also assist with that with Mage Hand so that no one has to be immediately surrounding anything given to us by a foreign entity.
Oh, that's a great idea. We can open it with your mage hand when we're a ways away.
I could help as well. I could hold the box aloft, and then Evander could open it with his own mage hand, and it could be sort of a mage hand party situation.
Evander, are you staying on the ship or are you coming with us?
Oh, I'm coming. Oh,
Great.
I'm just joking. I assume you'd be walking with me.
Gray goes up to his dogs and he pets both of them and he's like, "Hey, boys." And then he checks to see if they have tags on them. And then he sees they don't have tags. And he just sort of gives them a little pat and goes and stands with the stuff on the sled.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
Are you okay?
No,
Boys,
no.
isn't one of these... Do you not
Alton
know their
team.
name?
It's not coming to me right now.
Do you remember our names?
Kavik, Farwell, Evander, Anji.
That's right. Very good.
It's been a day.
Perhaps we just need to all get somewhere safe and have a wee rest.
Anji is staring daggers at you, Gray. But
I sat there looking confused for like a full 15 minutes. I had no idea what was going on.
understandably, I mean, she's not saying anything. She is just staring at you. That's all.
Love that. Okay, we're going.
I'm
Yes.
starting to climb on top of my axe beak.
Okay.
Farewell goes, we go.
They seem to just stand around and talk too much, these fleshy people. Let's just go.
Kaplan
All
single-handedly
Do we
moved the
do we
plot.
want to check our goods tonight at camp, or do we want to do that before then, in case we need to come back here for any
let's
reason?
do it before. Let's just get a little ways away.
I was gonna say, let's go to
and-
where we camped last time.
Yeah, we should still have plenty of daylight left.
So
In
that
order
was
to
about 3 hours away where you camped. So it is getting
Right.
towards nightfall again between everything going on.
There's just not a lot of daytime here.
No, it's dark. The sky is darkening. You rode 3 hours there, midday, maybe evening, early evening. I'd say around
Are
4 or
we
5.
discussing the idea that if we open this crater and it's not something we like, that we go back and probably not renegotiate, but take what we want by force? I'd say we stay close by, but I am personally against the idea. I personally am for the idea of just taking what we got and getting out of here. So, anyway.
Yeah, I agree with
Shy
you
way.
and Farewell. We'll just, if it's something that we cannot use, we'll just cut our losses. At least we've got them off this planet and out of our heads.
Hopefully.
That ship can,
Fingers crossed.
that ship can really take them to other worlds. That's what they said.
Aye. But if my suspicions about these squid faces are true, I think their ship might not work so well for us.
I have to agree.
I am looking over at Gray as he says this, like trying to make eye contact through a mask, but yeah, I'm definitely looking over at him.
Yeah. All right. No, there's too many factors. I get it.
Right, so I guess we get back to our campsites and set up camp and try to open up this crate with the pre-described method of the mage hand opening it up.
Yeah,
If that's all right with you.
We got the
Evander.
magic box and we got the crate they gave us.
Yeah, so let's look inside the magic box and open the crate.
All right. So get back to camp. You set up camp. Let me see what I can do. If I can do this, hold on.
Did they give us any indication of what would be inside Farewell? Or not Farewell, Anji.
Farewell.
Well,
No.
all they said were two things. One, that it would be equivalent to whatever, or rather, one that it would be equivalent to Kavik's torment over the past couple of months, and two, that there would be more questions once we open it. So I can only imagine it as something unimaginable.
They better not be
I
giving
doubt
back
that.
something they took from you.
I don't remember what I lost, so maybe.
Cut all your fingers.
Supposed
Hey,
to
that
have
is
7,
quite
right?
grim. Oh no.
Just kidding.
All right, here
That's
we
a
go.
soldier joke.
What's in the box?
All right,
What's in
so
the
which
box?
I'm sorry, which box are you opening? Sorry.
We're opening both.
Okay.
Opening
Magic box.
both, yeah.
Let's open the magic box first, and then save the fun
Yeah.
crate for last.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll save the crate for last. I was
You
gonna say the mystery box, but they're both a mystery.
so you use the mage hand, and you open the magic box, and inside you find a red robe.
Any symbols or anything on this robe?
I don't think any of you would know what this means.
So there is a symbol, we just might not know what it means.
Any wolves around? Any grandmothers near us?
Any woodsman?
Well, I go ahead and cast detect magic once again. I mean, can I sense anything on this robe?
Let me make sure that there is no insignia on here.
It's just his wizard pajamas.
It's a red robe.
It's just pajamas.
There is no
There was a symbol in his room previously, so
it's not on the robes.
but
Actually, Gray. Give me a
Me?
yes.
All these magical people?
Yes, I want Gray.
To
To give me a history check. No, give me an intelligence.
Oh, I used
What
the
would you
nat
call
20.
what would you call remembering something? Intelligence or wisdom?
History, I would call
Oh,
it.
intelligence.
History, intelligence.
Intelligence.
History,
Just make me a
intelligence.
I mean, I am more wisdomous, but I will shoot myself in the foot and say it's more an intelligence thing than your wisdom, in my opinion.
I'm not even gonna make you roll. You get an inkling that this means something. That this is more that this is more than a red robe. It means something. It means that you're powerful. In an arcane sense. But why do you remember this? And then your mind
Why do I remember that?
your mind kind of splits asunder as you have the feeling of being two places at once in your mind. And then it goes back to blank.
So you know how I said he was having a weird day?
Yeah.
I
Hope I did that right, so that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess this red robe is TBD.
Yeah.
That's
It is something.
Well, at least I suppose I can add it to my jacket collection.
Does it look ornamental to any? Just very plain.
Very plain.
it I know it looks like it's just a red robe. I'm sorry. It feels familiar. I feel like I've not seen. I know that everyone likes to cast all their spells and stuff on things. Can I just
Yes.
get a closer look at it? Is that okay? I've been trying to open this box
Sure.
for so long.
Sure,
Well,
just try it on.
I don't know.
Try it on
This
for size. See if it fits.
magical, well, this plain robe was locked away magically by a
Yeah.
sorcerer of some report. It's somewhat important.
Feels familiar isn't the right word. Just I'll pass it off to someone really soon. Can I take a look at it? He's gonna pick it up
Because
very,
I think
very
you'd look
carefully.
fetching in red.
Kind of like puts it over his like shoulder, like against the blue armor.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of not like go out of sight, but he's gonna go off a little bit aside. He wants to sit with it.
While he's doing that, Evander would just start poking and prying, trying to get the other one open, just letting Gray have his time to himself.
There's nothing else in that box. Do you want to...
I'm for the
All that
crate.
robe.
Time for all the questions.
Oh God, what is?
More questions.
We've had a lot of powerful magic items, and I'm wondering what this one is.
This opens. The crate opens, and you see this thing inside. You guys have no idea what it is. In fact, I'm going to show you an image of what I thought it looked like. Hold on.
An image of what you thought it looked like.
That is ominous. Okay.
But I was wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Let me see if I
This
can...
is an illithid blender. It gets brains just so smooth.
It's a slap chop.
It's a slap shot.
They needed that. They needed that to survive.
Hard to hold, knives and stuff like that with your tentacles, and just little.
Hey everyone, Gray here with tactical glasses.
See in HD.
Tactical flashlights. Are you a human
Anti-glare.
trying to get your way through the dungeons of Tin Town?
Wait, it looks like
You're not-
Needler from Halo.
Needler.
No.
Did we get
Okay.
a gun?
I pick it up.
You have
And
no
I-
idea what this is. No
Would
idea.
pick it
would
up
I have
and
any
I
idea of
cast
being
identify.
from where I am?
No.
As there is that sort of thing where I'm
It is
from.
there are machines where you come from, Farewell, but nothing. This is just like an approximation. This is completely foreign looking to you.
Okay.
It's like going to a different country and ordering lamb, but coming in a bunch of different sauces and not saying what it is, but knowing that lamb is there. It's like not even registering that it's lamb. It's just
My favorite Halo gun, dude.
I pick it up and cast
It is.
identify for a minute.
I don't.
Judge me.
What does identify do exactly?
Identifies things.
It's not a magical item.
Oh. Let's see if it does
It's an
it for-
object.
It is not. Nope. You do not
Well, it-
learn anything about it.
Well, hold on, because it might not have to be magical.
It says or magic imbued object.
Yeah.
Let's see.
If
This
it
has
is. So it's
special.
like I touch an object. If,
Well,
if
it
it's
says-
magic, I learn its spells.
This is a special thing, and you have to roll for it. You can't even use identify. You're gonna have to roll an intelligence check.
Oh yes.
Just
please.
an intelligence check.
Go for it.
Just straight intelligence.
Just straight intelligence.
Panic. Be a smart boy.
All right, here's a +3 intelligence roll. 15 + 3 for 18.
All right. Maybe Farewell's kind of nudging you and showing you like, maybe it's a weapon because maybe it is lamb. Who knows? It is kind of food, but something inside you tells you that this might be useful as a weapon. If you want to spend more time with it, you will have to make further intelligence rolls.
I am okay with that.
Oh dear God, he has a needler.
Yes, he does, precious. Yes, he does.
See, I told you I wouldn't leave you out in the cold, Jim.
Did anything
Yay,
happen
guns!
when Gray put on the robe?
I don't know if he's wearing it, but I do want to take a short rest with it because I need a short rest anyway.
Okay.
If everyone's okay with taking
I feel like we're about to
Well,
take
it's
like
getting
a
dark.
With a
Let's
long
take a
rest.
long rest.
We're
Mhm.
about
Yeah.
to long rest? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Because we camp for the night.
Oh. Gray's like, geez, maybe I'll also get some reading in, but I would like to take a short rest with this rope.
straight up bathrobe on.
Alright. And as you
might-
guys are hunkering down,
Oh, don't do this to me, Sarah.
now
no.
is a good time as any at
Sarah, come on.
10:07
I just want to
p.m.
know. I just want to know what
Do
it
it, do
is.
it, Sarah.
Sarah, please. I just want to know what it is. Sarah, please!
to end
Do it,
our
do it,
session.
Yay!
So thank you all for joining us for this evening. We got a couple new things transpiring right now. Gray may or may not be broken. Kavik might or might not have a new toy. We will find all of this out in our next episode of Icewind Dale, Rime and the Frostmaiden. Please,
To you, Sarah! Butts to you!
yeah, if anyone in chat, I don't know if anyone in chat is still there. I think Sparky Mac was in there earlier. Please, give us a vote for best roleplay today. Gray did use his today already.
I
But,
did. Blew it. Should have.
I just like
Uh,
Farewell's unwavering.
Unwavering. Let's
Dedication
just
to
get it
travel.
Come on, people.
Oh,
All Farewell
People
said
just
today
talk
was no.
too much. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a level. just move.
I would say either
Just-
Farewell or Anji for negotiating so well.
True.
Yeah, it was good. Good negotiation.
It was good negotiation, but I do lean a little bit more on Farewell keeping the actual plot going. That's the
Like-
most important
Yep.
part of roleplay.
Being
Alright.
the pillar of
I agree.
pacing.
We should all be more like Farewell.
All right, let's give it to Farewell. And this little no, Farewell's in the right place. There we go. All right, so it's over on Farewell. So, yeah. So thank you all for joining, and thank my players for excellent role playing per usual. And hey, next time that you have a box, just open it, or have a flesh golem open it. But always add your proficiency bonus.
I tried so
Good night,
many
guys.
times.
Good
Good
night.
night.